Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is ZAHIDAH binti Muhammad ABDUL RAUSHIN, and in this video I'll be doing a review on my current smartphone, which is the drumroll Realme 6. I've been using this phone for about 4 months now, and I gotta say I enjoy every second of it. Realme is known for its budget-friendly yet feature-packed smartphones. So now I'll walk you through some of the features of this phone. Now let's dive into the outer features and the design of the phone. Now Realme 6 comes with two designs, namely the Comet White and also the Comet Blue. And just like the name suggests, the designs are inspired by comets. As you can see, the streak gliding across the back ends whenever it reaches the light. The phone also comes with a selfie punch hole at the top of the screen. Now some might think it's in the way of the display, but honestly it's not really that noticeable, and I kind of prefer it there instead of being in the middle of the screen. On the left side there's the standby button, while we have the volume button and card slot on the right side. At the bottom we have a 3.5mm audio jack, microphone, USB-C port, and also a mono speaker. Now we're going to test the speaker.
Like crazy, everybody's trying to stem my lady. Spiders in the mirror and things can't be right.
Since it's a mono speaker, obviously it's not going to be as good, as crisp as a stereo speaker, but I think it's pretty decent and I don't see any problem with it. At the back side of the phone we have a 64MP quad camera, which we'll go through in a later segment. The biometrics feature in Realme 6 are surprisingly good and fast. We have a side fingerprint sensor with a 0.29 second instant unlock and a face unlock sensor. Now the face unlock sensor requires a good eye contact, so in order to unlock your phone you need to maintain a good eye contact. The phone is also splash-proof, which is actually surprising, but don't go throw it in the pool for experiment. What it basically means that it can cope with a little bit of drizzle. The screen is made from Corning Gorilla Glass, and it gets a massive 6.5-inch display with over 90.5% of screen-to-body ratio, which is very big and satisfying. It also has a 2400 to 1080 FHD Plus screen resolution. Another selling point of this phone is that it offers a 90Hz refresh rate, which is extremely rare in smartphones within this price range. Realme 6 has a super smooth display without any screen tearing or graphic lagging issues. Realme 6 comes with a quad camera setup that includes a 64MP primary sensor, 8MP wide-angle lens sensor, 2MP of macro lens, and also 2MP of monochrome lens. The phone also has a depth sensor for portrait mode and a 16MP in-display selfie mode. The Realme 6 has a variety of shooting modes that includes nightscape, beauty, HDR, ultra macro, portrait, and many more. Basically most of the camera do a decent job. I'm not saying it's perfect, but yeah, it's for the price of a mid-range phone, they do pretty decent. So the operating system for this phone is Realme UI, which is based on Android 10. Performance is one of the major highlights of Realme 6, as it is powered by Helio G90T chipset, which is a acclaimed budget gaming processor from MediaTek. The Helio G90T handles almost every day-to-day tasks such as calling, browsing the internet, social media apps, and also multitasking without breaking a sweat thanks to the ample amount of RAM. Plus, the MediaTek processor offers a smooth performance even when gaming with heavy graphics such as PUBG Mobile. The phone comes in 3 variants of random access memory, which are 4, 6, and 8GB, with the read-only memory of 64 and 128GB. There is also an extra memory card slot if you need an extra space, which I do not need at the moment but probably will in the future. Alright, moving on to charging and battery. Realme 6 has a capacity of 4300 mAh of battery life and also a 30 watts of flash charge. Now the flash charge can juice up the battery life from 0% to a full 100% in less than an hour, and it took less than 30 minutes to reach to 60%. Realme 6 has a pretty good battery life. The phone manages to last for slightly more than 1 day with normal to medium phone usage, which includes playing a few rounds of games, browsing the internet, listening to some jams, watching YouTube videos, making phone calls, and also texting. Plus, the temperature does not exceed 40 degrees under load, which is a relatively good result.